It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA, and Dave. Well, great stuff, DA. Thanks. And this one promises to be a battle inside. C-Web, both of these teams very physical underneath on the glass, getting rebounds.
Oh, man, yeah. You got to be ready for this wrestling match in the paint because every missed shot, it'll be fought for. Hard-nosed bangers on both sides. Bring your hard hit.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Williams. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Embiid, and it's Teague in at the point guard.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Teague kicks to Williams. To the inside, Embiid. Count it.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Lillard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again. Harrell with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Fournier against Williams. 5 on the clock. Covington in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot. Covington, a true marksman who doesn't lack confidence.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Teague. Cauley Stein against Embiid. A three ball. Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Lillard outside. Offline with his three. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go full rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Covington against Iguodala. Covington passes to Fournier. Over Porzingis. Fournier's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Williams looking over the floor. To Embiid, and Teague has it in the corner. Shoots over Lillard. The Spurs with a new 24, and that one drops for him. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Damian Lillard third.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
It's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the left wing, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And Lillard kicks to Cauley Stein. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Unloads from 9 and misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio leading by 3. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Williams finds Teague. And here's Embiid. Back to Teague. Fires the 3. The shot misses. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Porzingis, Teague out there with Lou Williams, and there's Iguodala. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Williams. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Floats one. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Never easy trying to stop Embiid. Even when you foul him, he still finds ways to muscle shots in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Lillard. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. To the middle, got a piece of it. Looking for Fournier and gets it there. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Harrell.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space to get your shot off.
Spurs passing it around. Here's Embiid. The wide open look here for Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Portland now.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons. And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he can not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Covington passes to Fournier. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Williams up on top. He's guarded by Fournier. To the middle. And it's Teague. That time on the assist by Embiid. And the Spurs lead by 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard outside. The 11-footer. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's good. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Williams against Fournier. Out to the wing. Here is Lillard. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now here's Teague. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Iguodala outside, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 6 seconds left here in the second. Teague kicks to Embiid. 2 on the clock. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coming off a great game last time out, he's turning it up a notch already here tonight. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio? And that does it for our half.
A look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
Harrell is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Covington in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Spurs on defense. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. When it comes to video review, C-Web, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there, in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, you want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. The main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from a team that just went on a 10-0 run, and now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Well, with Embiid, the only thing that is going to slow him down, or has slowed him down so far, C-Web, is injuries.
Now, people forget that Embiid would have been the top pick in his draft if he was fully healthy. I mean, too often do great big men have their careers derailed because of injuries. Embiid, well, I think Embiid has overcome his rough patch of health. I mean, I think he's going to be a monster as long as he stays on the floor.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, I just love the way Embiid controls the game and inserts his will on the floor. He's so sound offensively and has a terrific inside-out game. And defensively, he'll always challenge a shooter or someone foolish enough to drive in him.
Fournier finds Covington. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Teague, the pass to Iguodala. With his first shot attempt, again the miss by the Spurs. Well, with Embiid, the inside-out game, you mentioned, Chris, he can take over with his skill set.
I like how calm and collected he is when he gets a player in the post. He doesn't need it on the block. If he gets the ball 10 feet away, he can still go to work. He looks great, whether he's facing up a defender or backing someone down.
Williams outside. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Lillard looking around. Good on the three-point shot. That's 7 points for Evan Fournier.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Teague kicks to Embiid. The kick out to T. Back to Embiid. That one doesn't go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard from outside, and another three for Portland.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Teague with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Right side, Porzingis. 2 points. That one goes. Porzingis has got his first points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lillard against T. Lillard dishes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Lillard against T. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. He kicks it to Embiid. Over Cauley Stein. Embiid, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll have this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Spurs, Williams is out there with Teague, and there's Porzingis. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. And Lillard kicks to Fournier. Pass to Covington. The tray. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling. What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Down low. Here's Teague. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Williams kicks to T. Iguodala outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Trailblazers trail by 5. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Teague against Lillard. Kicks to Fournier. Clock at 6. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead. Passes it to Embiid. Over Cauley-Stein. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Left side, Fournier. Kicks it out to Lillard. The pass to Covington. No good from outside. The Spurs shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Williams finds Embiid. Feet away. Here's Porzingis. Covington with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's Fournier. Misses off the left iron. And now we've got the intentional foul. .29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lillard. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. It's Covington on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lillard missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.